name is Dawn, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My pen name is DJ Minchell, and that is the name of this channel. It is a channel about becoming an indie author, all the things you need to learn and do, and the people you'll meet along the way, as well as books. I am an avid book reader. I read anywhere from 4 to 7 books a week, so there's going to be some book reviews on here as well, and I love anything steamy. So most of the book reviews will be about steamy books. So if that's not really your thing, you might not want to be a part of this channel. I'm just saying, just giving you a heads up. If you do like the content, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when a new video is up and ready for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get on with the first episode. Okay, so today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself and welcome you to my channel. My name, like I said, is Dawn. I go by DJ Minchell. That is my pen name. Dawn, D is for Dawn. J is for my middle name, which is Julia. And Minchell is my maiden name. So there's a little funny story about how I came across as that as my pen name. I was debating whether or not to go with Dawn Morton or DJ Morton. Morton is my married name, but I'm divorced. So my daughter brought up a very good point. She said to me, "Mom, you're going to be an author. If you get remarried at some point or whatever, and you think he's going to want to have your ex's name on all your books." Good point. So that's why I've stuck with my maiden name, because that'll always be my maiden name. And yeah, so that's why I'm DJ Minchell. And I've been reading my entire life. I love horror, I love thrillers, but my passion is romance. I don't know if that's because I'm single and I live vicariously through all of these characters in all of these books, but romance is where my heart lies, so that is what I write. Steamy, I love steamy books. The steamier the better, but my books are going to be probably on the 4 scale. That's something else we're going to talk about in another episode. But anyways, I like steamy, explicit, not erotica, but erotic. So that's also probably going to be another episode. I have a lot of things planned for this channel, so just so you know, yeah, expect a lot of content, which will be awesome. I'm hoping to post maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. Hopefully they won't be too long in size. I'm thinking 10, 15, 20 minutes, but I do tend to ramble along a lot, so they might be a little bit longer. I had a knitting podcast or YouTube channel a while ago, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a short one. I only have like one knitting project, as you can tell. Some of my knitting stuff behind me here. I'm just got one project I'm working on. This ain't going to take long. And before I knew it, it was like an hour in. I'm like, okay. So that went on a little longer than expected. So this might happen here a little bit sometimes. Who knows? And yeah, so I'm really, really excited to get back on YouTube and do all the fun things. Books, like I said, I read a lot, so I am probably going to do some book reviews. Might not do specific in-depth book reviews, but I may go book by book, letting you know how steamy I thought they were, if I like the characters, if I like the storyline, stuff like that, because like I said, I read a lot, so it will be a very long podcast if I go into detail with every single book I read. Yeah, so hopefully that is something you'll be interested in, as well as my author journey. So when I was a teenager, I used to write. I used to write horrors and thrillers, but never thought I was good enough, so I didn't really pursue that. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I had a thought in my head of this book that I'm like, okay, this book, I want to write this. I really want to write this. I have all these ideas. So I wanted to write, and I heard about this thing called NaNoWriMo. I started following some indie authors on Instagram and stuff like that, and they were talking about this thing called NaNoWriMo. So I thought, you know what the hell? I'm going to go on it, see if I can try and write some of this book, and absolute failure. I think I only ended up writing like 3,000 words before I gave up. I work in retail, so November is a very busy month for retail, and it just got busy, and I was picking up more hours, and things were just getting crazy. So I decided to stop the book, and I didn't pick it up again, probably a couple years later. And I had an issue with my hard drive that I had the book on, so I basically started right from scratch with whatever I could think of at the time. That was about 2 years ago. And then I started hearing things about reader magnets. So I did a little research on that, which that'll be another episode. Reader magnets. So I did a little bit of research on that, and I decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to write a short story or a novella. I'm going to have it in my newsletter. So when somebody subscribes, they're going to get this little free mini book as a teaser or a way to drag them into subscribing into my newsletter. So I started writing this one book, which had nothing to do with the first book that I was writing. It was a total separate small town romances. That's what I write. So just so you know, I forgot to mention that. So I started writing it, and the story just kept growing and growing, and I kept thinking of more things to put in. And before I knew it, I'm at 60,000 words, 65,000 words. I'm like, oh my God, this cannot be a free book. And the girls at work are like, you're not putting that away for free, right? That's a big book for free. You can't put that for free. I'm like, okay, yeah. So it's funny because some of the girls would drive me home from work, and I'd be reading them little snippets of the book, and they're like, this is really good. You cannot give this away for free. So I decided to write another novella for free. And this one is, I haven't really decided on the name of it, but right now I'm just calling it Winterberry Inn because that's where it takes place. And it is about this girl named Piper. Nope, not Piper. I get confused myself sometimes. It is about Amber Stone. And she comes home to her hometown to take over her grandmother's inn, not knowing that her ex-boyfriend from high school helps run the inn. He is the groundskeeper, and he also inherited part of the inn. So now she has to work with her ex. She's not sure whether she wants to sell the inn or keep the inn, work the inn, or just give it to him or what. And it's a whole thing. So that's the gist of the story. So I'm writing that one. I'm about 80% through, so I'm really, really excited about it. And yeah, I'm excited. So that's what's been going on with my reading or my writing journey. Doing a lot of research and stuff like that, which I'll be putting on different episodes about ways to find things and different groups that you can join that help you out, whether or not you want to go on Kindle Unlimited or if you want to be wide, stuff like that. Some of the podcasts that I watch that I'm really, really into, stuff like that is what this podcast is going to be all about. So hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy doing it. And yeah, I'm going to need to make sure I write down some notes because I had ideas on what I wanted to say today. I don't remember any of it. This is why I end up rambling on, because I lose my train of thought and I can't remember where I was going to go. Yeah. So, and books that I've read, like I said, I read a lot. I am on Kindle Unlimited as well as Kobo Plus. So I have both wide books and Kindle Unlimited books that I can get for free, and that's how I read so many books. There are certain authors that I absolutely love that I have to purchase their books. One, they're not on Kindle Unlimited or Kobo Plus, so if I want to read them, I have to purchase them anyways. But two, I mean, I really like them, so I'm going to purchase it anyways. So anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy this podcast and come back for more. The first episode, I think, is going to be a book review-ish kind of thing. I just finished a full series that I want to talk about a little bit, so I think that might be my next episode. Yeah, I think so. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Yeah, there's going to be blooper reels for this too, so just so you know. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of things that I want to tape. And I was thinking of taping a whole bunch at once and then just kind of bringing them out, but I can't remember. I definitely need to write down my ideas so I can remember what I'm going to say all the time, because this is not going to go over very well if I can't remember what I'm saying. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you drop them down below, and as well, subscribe, click that little bell so you're notified when I do get new videos, and hopefully I'll get some subscribers and some viewers, because that would be awesome. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day and happy reading. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Pardon me. So, where was I before I rudely interrupted myself? Yeah. I can't remember what else I was going to say. I have a lot, and I wish I could